Philadelphia, Aaron Nola gave us 7 innings and struck out the side to finish his night, and we lost the game anyway. 5-2, and it had nothing to do with him.
Nola went 7, 3 runs, 7 strikeouts, no walks. He left with the team down a run. Then the bullpen walked the ballpark in the 8th, and Salvador Perez doubled the door shut.
You waste a start like that in July. It makes me want to put my head through the booth glass. Write in and talk me down. Jack@thecaptainjackshow.com. Let's do a show.
Time, take a look! With good old Captain Jack!
Good evening, Philadelphia. Your Phillies lost to the Kansas City Royals 5-2 on a Sunday in Kansas City, and I want to be clear about something before we do anything else. This one is not Aaron Nola.
Not even a little. 7 innings, 7 punch-outs, no walks, 3 runs, and 2 of those came in the first before he'd settled in. He struck out the side in the 7th and handed it over trailing by 1. You cannot ask more from a starter.
And what does he get for it? A loss next to his name. The offense puts up 2 runs, the bullpen coughs up 2 more in the 8th, and Nola eats it. It's daylight robbery, Craig.
The bats went quiet against Luinder Avila and the Royals' bullpen, and then our own relief handed the Royals the cushion. Nola deserved to win, and the guys around him didn't show up. That's the whole game.
That's the whole ugly game. Let's get the booth. Kevin, you back there?
I'm here, Jack. Hey everybody, Kevin in the booth. Not the result we wanted, but the phone's lit right up and the first caller's ready to go.
Losses fill the lines faster than wins every time. Quick one before we dive in. If you're new here, follow the show wherever you're listening, and if you're on YouTube, hit subscribe. We're on every night, the good and the maddening.
Tonight's the maddening tier.
It is. Kevin, who leads us off?
Dave from Bucks County, and he wants to defend somebody. Putting him on.
Cap Craig. I'm not even mad. I'm just sad for Aaron. 7 innings, 7 strikeouts, and they hang a loss on him. That man deserved better tonight.
He did, Dave. He absolutely did.
People have been down on Nola all year, and I get it. The ERA hasn't been pretty. But tonight, he was the ace we know. He's won a lot of games in this uniform. You don't forget that on one box score.
No argument, Dave. He gave them length and quality, and the offense left him hanging. That's not a Nola problem.
It's not. Give that man 2 runs of support, and we're having a different conversation. Anyway, I just wanted to stick up for him. Thanks, fellas.
Stick up for him anytime, Dave. Well said.
Carmine in North Philly next, and he is hot.
Cap, the 8th inning. You're down 1 run. Nola's done his job, and Seth Johnson comes in and walks 2 guys in about 4 minutes. You can't walk people in that spot. You just can't.
He walked Witt, he walked Thomas, and then Perez cashed it in. It was a horror show, Carmine.
A 2-run double from Salvador Perez, a guy who's been beating up on us since before I had my knees replaced. 3 base runners, Cap. 3 base runners in a 1-run game. It's malpractice.
The walks are what did it. You give Kansas City extra outs and extra runners, they'll make you pay. Bacchus threw the pitch Perez hit, but Johnson set the table.
Set the table and left the check. I gotta go lie down. Thanks, fellas. Love the show.
Go lie down, Carmine. We'll be here.
And Dolores from Manayunk to round out the block.
Hello, boys. I watched the whole thing with my tea, and I have to tell you, I saw it coming in the first inning.
Tell me what you saw, Dolores.
2 runs. We scored 2 runs, dear. On the road against the last-place team, 2 runs. When the bats go this quiet in a strange ballpark, it's not a slump, it's a warning. The offense is packing its bags for the long trip, and it left the lumber home.
2 runs will lose you a lot of games, Dolores. That part's true. But it's one night against a kid throwing 97.
That's what they always say, Craig. One night. And then it's a week. I'm not upset. I'm just telling you what the tea leaves said. Good night, boys. And bless Aaron Nola.
Bless him is right.
Thank you, Dolores. All right, that's the block. Let me set the season table.
Here's where it stands, Jack. The Phillies dropped to 50 and 40. Still 3 games back of Atlanta in the division. Still a game and a half up in the wild card. The loss stings, but the standings didn't move much.
50 and 40. We were 50 and 39 this morning, riding a good feeling from the fourth, and now we've given one back. 6 and 4 over the last 10.
The good news, if you want it, is Atlanta lost tonight too, so we didn't lose ground in the division. The wild card cushion holds. It's a missed chance, not a disaster.
A missed chance against a team that's 36 and 54, Craig. That's the part that gnaws at me. You've got a last-place club on the ropes, and you scored 2.
Let me give Nola his due one more time, because it matters. He struck out the side in the 7th. Misner, Collins, Jensen, 1, 2, 3, all swinging. That was his best inning, and it was his last one.
And we pulled him at 7, 98 pitches, down a run, and the bullpen gave it away. I'm not second-guessing the hook, but the man deserved a better ending.
The bright spot was Bryson Stott, 2 for 4, a triple, and he scored both of our runs. He tripled in the 5th and came around, then singled in the 7th and scored on the Stubbs forceout. Everything good we did ran through Stott.
A triple, Craig! 406 feet to center, and Stott's flying into third. That's the one swing that had life in it. And Rinconez smoked a double, 417 feet in the third. The kids brought it. The Stars went quiet.
Harper had a rough one, 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. Trey 0 for 4. When the top of the order goes silent, 2 runs is what you get.
And here's what makes it hurt, Craig. We had life in the 7th. Stott singles, the Royals boot the throw, and Stubbs drives him in to make it 3-2. 1-run game, Nola's night still salvageable. And you can feel the room lean in.
You could feel it. And then the 8th happened. That's why this one stings more than a blowout. You don't tune out a 1-run game in the 7th. We were right there, and the bullpen let it slip.
Right there. And the other thing I have to tip my cap to, as much as it kills me, is Bobby Witt Jr. He stole his 30th base tonight. 5th straight season, he swiped 30. He ran wild on us.
When Witt gets on, he's a run waiting to happen. And he was on all night. 2 hits and a walk. He's the best player on that field most nights. And he was tonight. Credit where it's due.
Credit to him. And the effort wasn't the issue on our side either. Rinconez made a sliding catch in the 2nd to save a run. The gloves showed up. The bats packed it in.
That's the frustrating shape of it. Good pitching, good defense, and a lineup that managed to. You'll lose that game 9 times in 10.
And I have to mention the strike zone because it was a circus. Roberto Ortiz behind the plate, and the challenge system was overturning him all night. 5 challenges in the game, 4 of them overturned. On the ball strike ones, the machine went 4 for 4 against the calls on the field.
To be fair, that's the system working. A player challenges the umpire, the computer takes a look, and tonight the computer kept saying the human got it wrong. Both sides used it. The Royals just used it better.
Or, hear me out, one guy behind the plate misses that many in a nationally quiet Sunday game in Kansas City, and nobody blinks. I've watched a lot of these. You don't get to 80% wrong by accident. Somebody wanted this one moving along.
Kevin's got the umpire in on it now. No Ted, Kevin. File it with the others.
The computer's not in on anything, Kevin. It overruled the ump. That's the opposite of a conspiracy.
Let it go, fellas. Hey, the inbox is open if you've got a theory better than Kevin's, and the bar is low. Jack at thecaptainjackshow.com. Let's look at the farm. Give me the future, Craig. I need something to feel good about after that.
Same crew as the other night. No new starts to report, so we'll keep it quick. AAA, Andrew Painter still sitting on that 180E, our A over 2 starts. 10 strikeouts, 10 innings.
And still in Lehigh Valley when he should be in Kansas City throwing that 7th inning. I'll say it every night, Craig.
I know you will. AA, Braden Tucker, 6 and 5. A 289 ERA at Reading, steady. And down at Clearwater, Kate Obermueller, 32 strikeouts in 20 innings. The bat missing is real.
32 and 20. That's the arm I want to dream on tonight.
And the 17-year-old Francisco Renteria, still hitting .367 in the rookie league with an OPS over 1,000. The talent down there is the reason to keep the faith.
Renteria and Painter. That's the light at the end. Good. I feel marginally better. Let's take the big picture calls. Kevin, who's holding?
Reggie in Camden, and he's got a solution, obviously. Sending him in.
Captain, Reggie and Camden. I want to talk about the 8th inning, but not the way Carmine did. I want to talk about the fix.
Lay it out, Reggie.
You have exactly one hole on this team, and it's a high-leverage reliever. Tonight proved it. Nola hands you a lead-adjacent game, and the bridge collapses. You get to the deadline at the end of the month, and you buy one arm, and this team is built.
The bullpen's been the soft spot, that's fair. Tonight it was Seth Johnson walking the yard in a one-run game.
One arm, Cap. I've got the whole thing mapped. You make the call, they'll listen. We're a game and a half up in the wild card with one hole. Fix the hole.
I hear you, Reggie. One arm at the deadline. Keep the map handy.
Always do. Later, fellas.
Lou from Fairmount, you're up.
Fellas, I'll tell you what bothered me. Nola throws 7 strong, strikes out the side, and we take the ball out of his hand. In 1968, that man finishes what he starts.
98 pitches, Lou. Different era on the pitch counts.
Different era, and look what it buys you. You pull a guy who's dealing for a fella who walks 2 and loses the game. Bob Gibson threw 300 innings, and nobody handed him a pitch count. We've engineered the complete game right out of the sport.
There's a real argument in there, Lou. When your starter's got it going and the pen's shaky, the modern hook can bite you. Tonight it bit.
It bit hard. I miss when a starter's night ended when he decided it ended. Well. The game doesn't ask an old man's permission. Good night, fellas.
Good night, Lou. You're not wrong tonight.
And Jen in Center City to close the block.
Hi, guys. So I'm going to be honest, that 8th inning scared me. And not just for tonight.
Talk to me, Jen.
We're a game and a half up in the wild card, and the bullpen just told on itself in July. Extrapolate that to September, when every game's a knife fight. One walk, double inning like that in a playoff race, and the whole season tilts. I saw the future tonight, and it walked 2 guys.
One rough 8th inning isn't September, Jen. But I won't pretend the bullpen doesn't need help.
It's not one inning, it's a pattern with a preview. I want them to fix it now in July, not learn it in October. That's all. Love you guys. Good night.
Smart call, Jen. A little dark, but smart. That's the block. You know what, Craig? I need to hear a friendly voice. Let's call up Bryce Harper. For 4 tonight, 3 punch-outs. He's got to be as sick about it as I am.
You're going to call a man in a slump at night to cheer yourself up.
He gets it. Kevin, dial him up.
Hello.
Bryce, Captain Jack in Philly. That you, Bryce Harper?
Close enough. What's up?
Rough one tonight, big guy. 0 for 4. How you feeling about the at-bats?
Yeah. Oh, for whatever. Hey, quick thing. You know anything about air compressors? Because mine builds to about 90 and then just quits on me.
An air compressor? Bryce, we lost the game.
I know. 5-2, tough one. But this compressor, I've got a lug nut seized on the mower and no air. So now I'm out in the garage with a breaker bar like it's the Stone Age.
Did we get to any baseball or...
The baseball was fine. Nola was great. Who'd we lose to again? The Kansas guys.
The Royals, Bryce. Salvador Perez.
Right, Salvi. Love him. Hate it. All right, the compressor's calling. Take care, fellas.
Go fix your mower, Bryce.
That was not Bryce Harper.
I think that might have been the fake Bryce Harper. And I hope he gets that lug nut off, because I understand his pain.
Before we do the hot takes, let me pull up what the game thread was saying while this was still live. I've got the Our Phillies game thread up, the in-progress one, folks reacting pitch to pitch.
On a loss, I don't mock these, Craig. I live them. Read me the pain.
First, material underscore ebb, right in the middle of Nola's start. Aaron Nola in the 7th inning.
Because it's a sight we haven't seen enough this year. Nola deep in a game, cruising, and the whole thread can't believe their eyes. And it was real, Craig. He earned that 7th.
Next, passed a lot, and this one aged like milk. We can't waste this Nola outing and Barb's loss at the same time.
And we did exactly that. We wasted it. He means the Braves lost, and half his wish came true. Atlanta lost, and we still couldn't cash it in.
He was right to be nervous. The Braves did us the favor, and we didn't take it. That's the regret of the whole night in one comment.
Give Pastelot the manager's chair. He called it live.
And one that's holding up better from Sleek Seek. Who would have thought we'd be at 50 wins at the All-Star break after that 9-19 start? Incredible turnaround.
Now that one I'm keeping. One bad Sunday doesn't erase the climb this team made. 50 wins is 50 wins. Thank you, Sleek Seek. I needed that.
A little perspective in the wreckage. All right, time for hot takes from the masses, Jack. Here's what the R Philly subreddit is saying now that the final's in the books.
Lay the takes on me. Go easy.
First up, Video Gangsta. There is still a good pitcher inside of Nola. I really believe it.
Yes! Thank you. That's what I've been shouting all night. You saw it today. 7 innings, 7 strikeouts, no walks. The ace is still in there. Believe it, Video Gangsta, because I do.
Tonight was the evidence. Next, Wrench 248, and he brought a number. Not winning many games when 1-5 hitters go 118, 2 BBB, 6K.
1 hit and 18 from the top 5. There's your ball game. You can throw a gem and play clean defense, but if Turner through Bohm goes silent, you're cooked.
And I checked it. That math holds up. 1 for 18, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts from the top of the order. That's exactly why we scored 2.
The lineup owes Aaron Nola an apology.
Last one, the answer is rush. The team didn't look like they were interested today. Wasted a loss by the Braves.
That's the take that stings, because it's true. Atlanta hands us a gift by losing, and we can't be bothered to pick it up. When the doors open in a pennant race, you walk through it. We stood there.
A wasted chance in the standings. You don't get those back in July.
All right, Philadelphia, we're drawing to a close, and that means it's time for the caller's walk-off. Kevin, open the phones. 1 line each. You're up for the walk-off. Swing.
Seth Johnson walked 2 in a 1-run game. Frame that on the clubhouse wall as what not to do.
Next at the plate. Swing.
We scored 2 against the last place team. The tea leaves are not happy, boys.
Step in. Swing.
Aaron Nola struck out the side in the 7th and got a loss. That's a crime, and I want it on the record.
Walk-off. Swing.
1 reliever at the deadline, and this game tonight never happens. Make the call.
You're up. Swing.
Nola finishes that game in 1968, and we're not even having this conversation.
Last one. Swing.
Bryson Stott tripled and scored both runs, and it still wasn't close to enough. That's the whole night.
That's the walk-off, folks. A quiet one. One to take a breath on, Craig. Nola was terrific, and it didn't matter. 2 runs, a shaky 8th, and a loss to a team we should beat. But we're still 50-40 and still in the wild card seat.
Still a game and a half up. You lose one like this, you flush it, and you play tomorrow. Long season. The bullpen's the thing to watch.
Before we go, tell me your player of the game or your goat of the game, whichever you've got. Drop it in the comments. We read every one. Like, subscribe, and follow wherever you get your podcasts. It keeps a little show like this on the air.
And keeps Kevin off the umpire hotline.
The truth is out there, Craig.
One last time, the inbox is open. Tell me who deserved better tonight. Jack at thecaptainjackshow.com. For Craig Nicholson and Kevin in the booth, I'm Captain Jack. We'll see you tomorrow, Philadelphia. Good night.